and we reach to the sky in a sun salutation. Stretch, stretch high up. When you think you cannot reach any further, reach a little bit higher. Higher now. Let your right arm fall and lean with your left. Lean over, stretch across, and down. And rest. Give it 2, 3, 4.
Hey, Penny. We're supposed to have a Chef Teddy and Paul intro right now. I didn't know that you're going to be using the studio. What are you doing?
It's my new cold yoga tutorial.
Cold yoga. I didn't know that was the thing.
Oh yes, it's the hottest new thing.
The hottest new thing, but cold, right? I guess that makes sense for you, right? Because penguin and all. Well, don't worry. You just stay right there. We'll just do the intro real quick, and then you can keep doing whatever you're doing. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Chef Teddy and Paul. Thank you so much for joining us here in our home. We have a special guest here. Penny apparently is doing some exercises for a program of her own. I don't know. But for right now, we're getting ready to set up in the kitchen and do our thing. So you want to join us? We're making something really good today. It's going to be a very easy and quick but delicious fudge. It's very easy. Only takes just a little bit of finesse, but I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Come on, let's go. See you, Penny.
Oh, if they're making fudge, I should do a few extra reps. Tighten your core, and 1, 2.
So, in order to make this, we have a few ingredients that we've gotten together. It's very easy. They're all right here in front of me. You got vanilla, condensed milk or evaporated milk, chocolate of semi-sweet baker's chocolate. You have some butter. We have some sugar, marshmallow fluff, and some salt. And that is it. It's just that easy. All right, so let's take all the amounts that we want. It's a full stick of butter. Teddy, you're gonna have to get out the pot. Huh. Gonna heat up this pot. It's a 5-quart pot that you want to use, saucepan, 5-quart saucepan. Like I said, 1 stick of butter. You want 10 ounces of the condensed milk. So this is a 12-ounce can. So we're gonna have to figure out how to get 2 ounces out of it after I get the can opener. It said shake well on the top, so I figure probably should do that before I open it. Not easy to shake something when it's got no lid on it. Alright, there we go. Alright, that's perfect. Now I got it to 12 ounces. Got our can measured out. We're just gonna pour out some. About 8, 9.5, a little bit more. And then we got a 10. 10 ounces. Right there in the can. We want 5 cups of sugar. 1 cup. 2 cups. 3 cups. 4 cups. And 5 cups. 10 ounces of evaporated milk. A stick of butter. One full jar of marshmallow fluff. And if you're wondering, that's 16 ounces of marshmallow fluff. In case you're using a brand that the jars are a different size. It's a 16-ounce jar of the Fluff brand. But if you're using Stay Puft brand or what's the other one? The other marshmallow brand, Jet Puff brand. It's 16 ounces and an empty thing there. Okay. And we want 1 teaspoon of salt. We're going to mix those ingredients over low heat until they're well mixed. This is the part that could take a little while, because you don't want to go too heavy with the heat for fear of burning the sugar, changing the consistency of it, and that gets very important later because we're going to have to do the softball test on this to make sure that the sugar is at the right place. And I'll show you what that is if you don't know. Now that we've reached the point of melting down and everything being mixed very well, looks good, yes. Got a nice consistency in here. We're going to bring up our heat to medium heat. We want to get this to a boil. And you want to be very careful about bringing it up to a boil because of its thickness, you want to make sure that it's not air bubbles escaping. So we've cleared out most of that by giving it a good stir throughout. So there shouldn't be that many air bubbles in here. So when it starts to bubble, that should mean boiling. But we're going to keep an eye on it with our temperature and other means to make sure that we are absolutely right. And we're going to do that, like I think I said, 3.5 minutes to 5 minutes on this once it gets boiling. And what that's going to do is that's going to evaporate off some of the moisture, which is going to change the consistency of our sugar mixture. And then we can do the softball test. And the softball test just means that as sugar heats, as it gets more thickened by the loss of moisture in this situation, it changes consistency. It goes from liquid as it is now to becoming more and more solid at room temperature, to the point where you get it to be very hard. And we don't want it to be hard, we want it to be somewhere pretty soft, really. So what we're going to do is, I have a bowl of ice water here, and what happens is, you take the ice water, you take a spoonful of the sugar, you put it in the ice water, and gather it up, and kind of, you can mold it. If it's the right temperature, you can mold it inside the ice water, but as soon as you take it out, it becomes liquid again. So at room temperature, basically, it's not solid, but at cold temperature, it's solid. So that's what we're looking for. But we gotta get it to boiling first, so just stirring. All right, we are definitely at boiling now. So I've got my thermometer in here, and we want this to get to 235 degrees. And that should be the point at which we can do the softball test. And we do need to keep constantly stirring it for the entire time that we're doing this. Otherwise, it will burn on the bottom. And you can see little pieces of this are already starting to turn a little bit brown, but that's okay. We're gonna add the chocolate to it so you won't know. We're up to 192 degrees right now. 210. 220. And now for the softball test. Put it in. Form it into a ball. And then take it out. You can see the ball sinks down into my hand. It does not. It could hold its shape inside the water, but now it's just flopping down itself. I don't know if you can see that. But you see it's just falling. I can't stay up. And that's what you want it to do. You want it to make that formation again. Okay, so now what we do is we're going to add 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla. One teaspoon. And 1/2 teaspoon. And our sugar, and our chocolate, I mean. And our chocolate. If you'd like, you can put walnuts in this too, or other nuts that you may choose to enjoy. I don't enjoy nuts, so I'm not doing that. Oh, and it's 24 ounces of chocolate, by the way. Semi-sweet chocolate. You can just use chocolate chips if you like. This is still super hot from the fact that it's marshmallow and was boiling, so. You see that? That is some fudginess right there. And there you have it. Now we just let it sit and cool. And then we got fudge. All right, everybody, who's ready for some goodies? Look how good they look. Oh my God, that's delicious looking. Oh yeah, baby. All right, let's get us some. Oh wait, hold on. We don't need to reach for it yet. I got some special ones back here set aside for you. This is for display purposes only. One for Teddy, one for Penny, and one for me. Hey Doc, you want some fudge?
Nah, you guys go ahead. I'm trying not to eat that stuff. I got a whole new weight loss program going on.
Good call. I was thinking you were looking kind of pudgy around the middle lately. All right, let's see what we got. Looks like fudge. Consistency like fudge. Absolute fudge flavor. That's incredible. I love this. So good. I can't believe it doesn't taste like marshmallow. All that marshmallow is in there. It's got just a hint, just a touch of like toasted marshmallow like flavor, like not the taste of the toasted marshmallow, but just that like kind of hint of flaminess that comes with a toasted marshmallow that you did over the campfire. That must come from the little brown flecks that were kind of bubbling up when I was cooking when I was boiling it. Just the ones that, if it didn't get turned fast enough, and that just added just a little bit of flavor to it, but not a bad flavor. It's a good flavor actually, especially if you like toasted marshmallow. So good. You sure you don't want any of this, Doc? You're missing something good.
Stop tempting me, douche nozzle.
All right, this is a great recipe. As you saw, super easy, super fast. The longest thing that it took was the cooking of the heating of the pan to get to the right temperatures and settling into the boiling and everything. But for the most part, this just went together and it was done. You may want to throw it in the refrigerator to cool down when it comes to cool down. Not too quickly though. Make sure you let it sit out for about a half an hour before you put it in the refrigerator, just so you don't have the chocolate separate, which would not be pleasant for you. And yeah, I love this. It is a pretty big recipe though. This is about 5 pounds of fudge, which is way too much for me. So if anybody out there wants some fudge, I will happily pack it up and send it on to you. I'm sure this would box up pretty well and taste pretty good for you. Just let me know. Hit me in the comments, and I will throw it in the mailbox. Well, the post office box or whatever. Yeah, I start back up my job back this week, so I cannot guarantee that Chef Teddy and Paul's are going to be coming at the frequency as they have been. They may, I don't know. Depends on how much I want to cook and how much I want to set up the cameras and the lights and everything to get it situated, because I still have to eat every day. It's just a matter of, do I want to, spend the time to film it, edit it, and do all the whole process. I'm sure I will be at some point, but I can't say that it's going to be weekly like it has been. And other than that, I want to thank you all for joining us. Penny would like me to promote her Instagram, where she does makeup and beauty pointers, and of course the cold yoga tips and tutorials. So head on over to her Instagram and like and follow, or whatever Instagram. I don't have Instagram, so I don't know how that works. Just, whatever. And yeah, so please like, share, subscribe, follow, comment on this. We'd love to get your comments as always, and we will see you another day. Remember, eat well, cook lots. No one should die hungry. Thanks a lot. Bye! So good. Ow, ow, dum, dum, dum.